So we have more storms that are rolling through the area, including right now across the Toledo Metro, highlighting our continued alert day for the risk of flash flooding that is still actively occurring across the Toledo Metro. The overall risk of any additional severe storms, exceptionally low at this point, but we have numerous storms across much of northwest Ohio. They did produce wind damage, large hail, and many power outages that were reported today from our lakeshore areas back across Wood County up into the Toledo Metro. And look at all these reports of wind damage, power outages as gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour roared into the area through the course of the afternoon. In fact, we caught this from downtown Toledo. Take a look at this time-lapse video. This was the second wave of storms approaching the Toledo Metro, the one that's bringing the really heavy torrential rain. And that is a shelf cloud rolling directly into downtown Toledo. You probably guessed it, coming right out of that shelf cloud. The heavy torrential rain, the downpours, and some additional gusty winds. How about that video? Back over to Doppler radar. We've got more storms that are occurring. Torrential rain from Leipzig down toward Holgate over toward Continental. Minor gusty winds up to about 40 miles per hour possible in that area. More rain occurring from Tiffin to Bettsville. And it's the southern end of our viewing area that got little, if any, storm activity earlier today. Fremont, another round of storms and rain up to about Port Clinton, where heavy storms rolled through the area, and active flash flooding occurring in the Toledo Metro. And we'll zoom in to some of the areas of heavier rain. This is out there toward Westgate right now. We're looking over toward 475 right around Secor. We've got torrential rain and reports of flash flooding in parts of West Toledo. So it's not advised at all to be out there on roadways that are flooded. Up to 3 inches or more of heavy rain, and we're getting an additional inch, could top 4 inches here in the Toledo Metro. Question is, when will we see the rain let up? Let's send it over to meteorologist John Birchfield. John, very close to the end of this severe weather threat. When does dry weather actually return?
Yeah, Chris, finally rounding that corner towards some dry weather. Within the next hour or two, we're going to be clearing out with that rain moving from northwest to southeast. Our hour-by-hour forecast is going to show you the last of those storms nosediving to the southeast out of the region. By midnight, just a few lingering showers in our far southern counties. And then overnight tonight by 1 to 2 a.m., all of that shower and storm activity pushing off into east central and southern Ohio. As we head towards the hour-by-hour forecast, looking towards your Thursday, a dry day to give the ground a chance to dry out some of that moisture. Now, over the next few days, we are going to still feel very hot and humid, soaring heat and humidity. And by Friday, temperatures are going to surge and skyrocket to the middle 90s. Here's a look ahead to that hour-by-hour forecast. Tomorrow, temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90, and that's just a sign of what's to come. On Friday, temperatures skyrocketing into the mid-90s with that heat index approaching the triple digits. Friday is also going to usher in our next thunderstorm chance, a few of which could be strong to severe. It's going to be an exceptionally warm and muggy day. And as we look towards Chris's 10-day forecast, we'll have a breakdown of that hour-by-hour timing for your next chance of rain and thunderstorm.
Yeah, it is going to be Friday afternoon. John, no surprise when we get the heat and humidity. It's not out of the question. We could get strong storms again.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure many folks will appreciate that dry day tomorrow to give the ground a chance to get rid of some of that moisture.
And those that unfortunately have to clean up from some storm damage. Meteorologist John Birchfield, appreciate that update. Quick peek toward Friday. As John mentioned it, there is a risk with that heat and humidity. We'll get a few storms. And we'll be on the watch out for a few strong storms that may be possible toward mid to late afternoon on Friday. For Thursday, though, quiet conditions, upper 80s, partly sunny skies. Very humid still, not quite as hot as what we felt today. The heat and humidity, though, surge right back into the area on Friday. Mid-90s, there's that scattered isolated storm chance on Friday into Saturday. Very slim chance in the morning we get an isolated shower storm. Then we dry out through the afternoon. The rest of the weekend then, it is expected to be dry Saturday afternoon into Sunday, and most of next week looking quite pleasant as we roll into early August. Mid to upper 80s with a few isolated storms that'll be possible toward Wednesday of next week.